All right, Odd Shopper crew. I have to apologize first and foremost. Not our best night to start off the week on a Monday. We go 1-2. Plus money hit on the Marlins Pirates game. So something at least to hold on to. But here's the good news. We're back today to cash 3 tickets. Yes or no run first inning plays. I'm Eytan. As always, thanks for hanging with me. Hit the thumbs up button, please. That does a lot for us, all of us, not just me. And also subscribe because we have so much baseball content that's coming out the night before, the day of. You don't want to miss anything. That's why we need you subscribed here. And yes, there is still this BetMGM offer, this free money bankroll builder for you that I'm going to tell you about in a couple of minutes. But 3 plays, first inning, best sweat on the diamond because you only need 6 outs to cash a ticket. So let's look at this full slate of action that we have tonight. We're going to start out west. We're going to start late with the Diamondbacks and Giants. All right. So let's go over to our innings play here. Will there be a run in the first inning? We're going to go no, -135. Again, we try to incorporate everything, recent trend, overall season data, and yes, Odd Shopper's first inning money line tool. Speaking of which, let's go to compare MLB, and then you'll see the first inning money line option on Odd Shopper just to see how wide of a gap we are dealing with here when it comes to this game. And that is monstrous right there. Absolutely monstrous. We are bucking, and I just want you to know out here because it's not always that we're in line with everything that we have in front of us. Sometimes 2 or 3 things indicate one way, one thing may indicate the other. It doesn't mean that we always use everything online. Sometimes we do buck a little bit. And look, Odd Shopper here, this is gigantic, right? The gap between the two is absolutely gigantic. In fact, you know what? We're going to call an audible here because this is outlandish that we see something so wide where Arizona is a +140 dog in the first inning to win. And again, you're not winning this San Francisco -170 unless you're scoring a run. Let's go back here because I think we can take advantage of this. We flip this up a little bit. Yes, there will be a run in the first inning. The Diamondbacks just don't score much. All right. We're going to put this all on the back of Dallas Keuchel. All right. Just follow me here because initially the play, the data indicated that no at -135 might be a better play simply because the D-backs just don't score much at all. The Giants are averaging .62 runs per first inning at home, even though they've been held scoreless in the opening frame over 3 straight. The key here, though, look, the Diamondbacks just don't do much on the road. 3.36 runs per first inning away from home. That's just not much at all. Logan Webb is on the mound. He's held opponents scoreless in the first inning over his last 5 home starts. So that's why when you look at how low Arizona's run rate is in the first inning, Logan Webb just not really being able to be scored upon in the first inning, holding opponents scoreless in the first over his last 5 home starts. This is all about Dallas Keuchel. I mean, he's got a 9.64 ERA, 1.93 whip. Yes, he does come over from Chicago, but his first road start, Coors Field or not, his first road start, he was hammered in the first inning. So all of a sudden, yes, at +105 starts to make a lot of sense. And look at the gap that we have between these two teams on Odd Shopper. My goodness, this is the widest gap that we have had since doing this show, this video here for you 6 days a week on the Odd Shopper channel. We haven't seen the site give this much width, at least in any of our plays. So -170, a near 2-to-1 favorite. We've seen that, but not to the extent of a +140 dog. That's where we go. That's the first play here, building a ticket on BetMGM. Told you this deal is still here for you. So you want to hit the thumbs up button? Great. We love that. You want to subscribe? Even better. But we also want you to have free money in your BetMGM account. We want to build a bankroll for you, right? It's that easy. $200. How about that? You could do a lot of damage with $200. So click the link below or use our promo code OSNRFI, Odd Shopper, no run first inning. Sign up, deposit at least $10, and then bet any baseball game, win or lose, $200 right back into your account. Look, there's no way that I can sauce this up. There's no way that I'm just going to read it like from a sterile script here. I'm just telling you out there, This is as simple and as easy as it sounds. It's just $200 in your account. If you haven't signed up at BetMGM, you're wasting free money by not clicking that link below using our promo code. And then again, just deposit 10 when you sign up. Bet that 10 on any baseball game, $200 right back into your account. Pretty good, if you must ask me. And again, I've already taken advantage of that. So this is here for you, not me. I've already done this. Yes, there will be a run in the first inning for the Diamondbacks and Giants game. Well, all right. The one that we did hit last night, the Pirates Marlins. Now, Pittsburgh did all the work. That was bonus money, etc. But the one we did hit last night was in South Beach. And we're going to go right back to this, the same play. We're going to take advantage of this being at plus money. And here's why. Chris Stratton, Daniel Castano, tonight's pitchers, neither giving you much inspiration or hope that they won't have or be presented with scoring opportunities in the first inning because of how rough they have pitched really throughout the season. So despite holding Miami scoreless in the first last night, as we mentioned, the Pirates, they were the ones who scored in the first. They're still giving up a ridiculous clip on the road at 0.77 runs per first inning. So what does that indicate? Last night would be more of an outlier compared to season-long trends. And let's be honest here, it's not like Pittsburgh is putting out an ace every 5 days and everybody else is awful. This is a collective group of misery here for the Pittsburgh Pirates overall. And the 0.77 runs per first inning on the road is more of an indication of who they really are. So this is still really good value here at an even money play, knowing that this should really be more about minus 105, minus 110. But the reality is, last night we see the Pittsburgh Pirates explode. There is an indication here that they will not score again in the first inning. I get that. Look, Castano, Stratton, these two guys, though, are both going to be in positions where they are giving up or presenting scoring opportunities. That's going to be tough to get around in this first inning. And then on top of that, it's just this number. We're betting this as an even number play where the worst of the two teams gives up nearly 0.8 runs per first inning on the road throughout the season. So it's really difficult to ignore that. This should, again, be minus 105, minus 110. I think we're getting ahead of this by all means, taking this as an yes, even money play. All right, last one. Save the best for last, depending on where you are and who you root for, or maybe what side you're on this play. And you're going to see a theme here, right? Because initially it was no, yes, yes, but we had to call an audible in show. That's the first time in the history of the no-run first inning video that we had to call an in-show audible just because the data made more sense to tail odd shopper. And who am I to buck Alex Baker and the trends there created, the data created? So will there be a run in the first inning? Yes, minus 105. How do we get here? Garrett Cole is pretty much handling one side of the inning. The Cincinnati Reds getting to Garrett Cole is the best example of house money here. If by some chance or reason, it's the Reds that cross the plate and only the Reds that cross the plate in the first inning, cash the ticket, put your head down, and move on, just like we did last night with the Pirates and the Marlins. We are, however, attacking Graham Ashcraft more so than anything else. We're attacking the fact that Garrett Cole is on the mound here and pretty much has that half inning sewn up because the Reds only average 0.25 runs per first inning away from Great American Small Park. That's it, 0.25. They are one of the worst road scoring teams in the first inning across all of Major League Baseball. So Ashcraft on the hill. He's given up a run in the first inning in 2 of his 4 road starts this year. The Yankees, by the way, are averaging 0.67 runs per first inning at home. That's one of baseball's better numbers. Let's go back to Odd Shopper here before we recap the ticket for you. Just get an idea as far as where we are. All right, minus 180, plus 150. This is a larger gap than what we dealt with in the first game. That was so staggering, it had us switch sides when it came to the Diamondbacks and Giants. Unbelievable. All right, well, minus 180 is pretty strong right there compared to that plus 150, hence why we roll minus 105, which is the dog in the play here. To be honest with you, this should be a minus 110, minus 110 play. As much as Cincinnati struggles going up against Garrett Cole, Ashcraft is not awful like Dallas Keuchel awful, but he's definitely beatable. This makes no sense that we're betting into this type of hold as opposed to something more like a minus 110, minus 110 equal across the board. So let's run it back for you. All yeses. Yeah, I get it. The video is called No Run First Inning, but we're going yes across the board here. Yes, there will be a run in the first inning in San Francisco. Yes, there will be a run in the first inning in Miami. And yes, there will be a run in the first inning at the Bronx, all backed up, mind you, by Odd Shopper's first inning money line tool. Thanks again for hanging with us. We'll be back again Wednesday to give you more plays, 3 more plays in the first inning. For me, though, just hit that thumbs up button, please. If you can, subscribe here to the Odd Shopper channel. We want you to be a part of this, and leave any comments you have below. You have a play tonight. You like something in the first inning. You like a yes or no run first inning. You think I'm crazy. You love the plays. We want to hear anything and everything that you have. This is your community as much as it is ours. Also, lastly, speaking of giving back to the community, click that link below. Use our promo code OSNRFI. Either way, BetMGM, same spot, same place to sign up. Bet $10 after depositing that 10 on any baseball game, win or lose. $200. I mean, come on, $200 right back into your account. Let's cash some tickets.